Hey everybody, medicated fluoride stair combustionaut here. Back at it again with another speed thing. You already know the drill. It's gonna be this from here on out for the most part, and probably not much else, unfortunately. But yeah, been busy couple of weeks, so I haven't really uploaded, unfortunately. But I am back, obviously. And yeah, so a little bit of an update and then just another ramble. I cleaned my room a bit. I organized some things that I needed to organize. Like my computer used to be underneath my desk, which I figured was pretty standard, but I've been realizing that it gets dusty really easily, especially since I have the glass dust cover thing off of it, and I have it off because my graphics card is so big and robust and awesome that it sags under its own weight, and the lame ass guys who manufactured the case didn't actually have anything for a support beam, so I just have two wooden blocks and and the cardboard case to my Microsoft copy kind of supporting it, and it looks pretty level for my eye, so I think we're good. But anyways, hopefully keeping it on top of my desk, which fortunately I have enough space for, just barely, but I do have enough. Hopefully that will help keep the dust away from it. And now I can actually have drinks on my desk, and I don't really have to worry about accidentally knocking them over and destroying $2,000 of computer hardware. So that's good. Yeah, so I've been struggling, not necessarily to draw, but to finish drawing, or to really concentrate on drawing. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of worried that maybe I've stopped loving life enough, or stopped loving drawing enough to really keep going at it. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I've been really interested in other stuff recently. Not necessarily, instead of drawing, but, I've been interested in drawing, I don't know, I've, every time I want to draw something big, or I want to do something finished that's not just, a doodle, or, a study, an art study, it's really hard for me to get anywhere. I'm at a point where I understand all these concepts, but I can't always put them together really well. And I guess that's kind of, Steve Houston talks about that in his course, which kind of putting that together now, ironically, because that's actually how he phrases it, is connecting, putting stuff together. Anyways, I don't know, it's every time I want to do something, I'm just not good enough at one aspect of it to really go through and actually get to do it. I've been really interested in, I've always liked, not necessarily mechanical drawings, but drawings mechanically. I love perspective, I love all that stuff. That was what really got me into understanding and trying to get better at drawing, was perspective. But now I've been interested in more mechanical, I saw this one cool image by this guy on Blue Sky called NIW Industries or something. He draws anime girls and guns, and I'm I like those things, for kind of. I mean, you know what I mean? And I just thought, oh, those are really fun mechanical drawings. I want to draw like that again, or I want to do drawings like that. Because it's not I've ever drawn a lot of firearms or anything. But it's I've been drawing for so long, what, since, I mean, I've been drawing since I was a kid, but that doesn't count, because everyone draws when they're babies. But I mean, I started in 2019 trying to take it really seriously, or more 2019, and then that's when I was in my kind of psych-ass and anatomy tutorial phase. I was early high school, and then late high school I started understanding the importance of perspective and and form thanks to like Proco and stuff. And so by 2021, I had really started practicing perspective and all that. And it's like, even through all this time, I'm still just not good enough at anything individually or separately to really do anything I want to do. Like I tried to do a commission for my friend. I probably I shouldn't say his name. I'm not gonna dox the poor guy, but he was doing like a D&D campaign, and he's like, "Hey, would you be willing to like draw me a cool city and stuff for like my players to look at in reference for the campaign?" And I'm like, "Yes, I would love to do that." And I tried my hand, and for a while it was going well. It took longer than I would have wanted it to take to get to certain phases, mostly because, like, you know, I don't have a workflow necessarily for commission work, and I don't necessarily have a workflow for like environmental drawing and stuff. Um, and basically, I just didn't have like a workflow or whatever. I actually have it pulled up now, but you guys aren't going to see it because I'm embarrassed by the poor quality of it. But I did a lot of like concepting. Like he had like uh, a Moorish and Byzantinian like inspiration, and I found those, like, I think they're Moorish archways with those like interlocking, overlapping, kind of tall diamond shapes. And I was like, whoa, this is awesome. And so I turned that into like a mechanical bridge because he also wanted it to be, there's like a gnomish city, so they're like mechanics and stuff. And you know, it was like some of it is fun, and then I just keep losing track of everything. I lose track of like perspective, I lose track of like scale, I lose track of just everything I need to be able to keep track of, and I just can't do it. And I always think that I'm working like big to small, but I just don't know. It's like I don't have the capacity to do that. Whether or not I'm on my meds, you know, it doesn't seem to really matter all that much. I just can't do it. And that's very unfortunate because I really don't want to work at my job anymore because it sucks. And I don't know, it's not really. I don't know. The world just kind of sucks right now, and it's not only me feeling it, so it's not super. It's not super fair for me to be like, well, I should be doing something different because. So you know, I try not to complain, but um, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't met where I need to be yet. It's very unfortunate, and yeah, I guess I don't really know. I mean, I need to draw more, basically. I need to go outside and I need to draw from life more. But I don't. I live in the suburbs, man. Drawing the same three shitty houses uh, is really boring and visually uninteresting. You know, and I mean, it's comfortable, but I don't really like it here that much. There's just something. There's like there's just nothing. It feels like there's nothing to draw, which is so counter to what I believe or what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to just go out and draw anything, just because I want to have the passion for drawing and for understanding the world. And because to me, I like to see drawing as the way that I understand the world, or like the way I can interpret it for myself. And it's just, it kind of hurts that, I don't know, either life is so boring or dull that I just can't really bring myself to do it. And it's not necessarily my fault. The only time, you know, like, so if I'm not working on a drawing digitally, I'm trying to do it in my sketchbooks, and I'm trying to do it when I'm out of the house. But it's like, I have to get in my car. I have to spend 10 minutes driving, like total, whether that's there and back or whatever, to my work or to the coffee shop or to whatever. Because I can walk. That then like a 5 minute drive takes like 15 minutes, and it's just like, shit, dude. It's there's no place to. There's not a lot of options for being away from my home. There's not a lot. It feels like, I don't know. I really don't like my job because even in my store, it feels like there are other jobs that just kind of get to like stand there. I mean, whenever I see them, they're just standing there. Maybe they'll help a customer, but that takes like 30 seconds, and then they get to go back to standing there. And if I had that job, well, by God, I'd be drawing constantly. I'd whip out that my pocket sketchbook and I'd just be drawing. Customer would be like, "Hey, I need help," and I'd be like, you know, "Here's what you do, you old curmudgeon." You can't be mad at them. It's not their fault. They don't know. They think AI shrimp Jesus is real, you know. But it's I don't know. And digital art is harder for me because it's not as fun. I like flipping through pages. I like being able to like turn over. I like the texture of paper, and I like how organic it feels. But I can't really get my digital stuff to look like that. And I know it's just because I'm not good at digital. I'm not good at like because I'm not good at art. But the thing is, like, you need to understand layers, and you have to understand texture, brushes, and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't know, man. I thought digital was supposed to be easier, but I was lied to because it's just the same thing, but it's less satisfying to do. Because you don't get to fill up a sketchbook. You get to fill up like a, you get to fill up a file, like a folder of like images that you can't even see just by scrolling through. You have to click on individually. It just feels different, you know. And I've had this plan for a while. I've probably talked about it a million times by now, but I want to like make posters or stickers. The issue with making posters is that I have to make a full piece of art that's worth looking at for long enough that someone would want to actually purchase a print of it. And, you know, it'd be worth having. I haven't made any art like that yet. I haven't made any art that's worth looking at for the most part, unfortunately. Another thing. And with stickers, I don't know. I feel like my art doesn't have enough soul. It doesn't have enough personality for people to be like, "Oh, I want to put this on my like my hydro flask." You know, it doesn't have enough of it doesn't really have enough character. Even though I like some of it. Like there was this I did an image of Goss Harag I posted on my Tumblr, on my Tumblr. And I was like, I actually like the original rough paper sketch I did of it more than I like the outcome of the actual work. Like, I don't like the colors. I don't like how like weird and kind of bulbously muscular he looks. He had so much more character as just like a little guy that was thrown together. But the more I tried to make it look like Goss Harag, the more I kind of destroyed any soul that the image had, I guess, unfortunately. And I don't know. Also, he just kind of looks weird. It's like the perspective, or like the positions of the legs in perspective isn't accurate, and he just kind of looks like he's squatting, like he's gonna take a dump or something. That's not very flattering. I shouldn't have done that to Goss Harag. Poor guy. I have two that I'm a little bit more confident in. I did one of like Nergigante, and I did one of Glavenus. And I like the line work on those two so far, minus a little bit of Glavenus. I think I need to work on. I need to work on some like cross contour details, and I need to work on the silhouette of his chest. I think is a little bit too blocky and uninteresting, but I think there's potential for him to look okay. He's in a fun pose, and I think it makes like a nice shape to go onto like an item that you would want to decorate with stickers, kind of thing. So I don't know. We'll see how they go. The issue is just getting colors that don't look like digital layered garbage. It's so hard because I'm not good at coloring, but there's a type of coloring, a type of like color and a type of rendering that I hate, where it just looks kind of flat and lifeless and digital, and there's no variation in anything, and it just kind of looks like, you know. And I don't want to make art like that. I want to make art that is like, whoa, this is kind of cool. You know, I want to make art that makes people go like, huh, that's cool. I like that. I don't want to make art that makes people go, this is this is a marketable product. I like this marketable product. But then again, I guess if I need to get like a passive income going, it needs to be marketable, right? I don't know. My art isn't good enough for that, anyways. Uh, what else? I Yeah, it's mostly just never being able to finish projects because I'm never good enough at I'm never good enough at an aspect of the piece that I need to be good enough at, and I don't know. It's like it's already almost 1 p.m. I go to work in 2 hours, and I haven't really even done anything today. I did like one study today before recording, and I did some like jujitsu studying stuff, like taking notes on movements and things like that. But like otherwise, it was just taking a shower, making breakfast, doing dishes. Uh, I don't even know. I think most of my time is like spent deliberating or like just kind of like not doing stuff that I need to do. Also, I apologize. I'm pretty sure you can hear my computer fan in the background. That's my bad. But yeah, that's bad. I don't know. I really don't know. I've been reading at least. I've been going through my reading list. I started reading The Road. It's a good book. Very fun so far. Not fun, but like I don't know. A book doesn't have to be like a fun premise, but like it can be fun to read because it's like got cool words in it or whatever. I like that. It makes the act of actually looking at the pages and interpreting them interesting, kind of thing. Um, yeah. Oh well. I know I can talk about something else. There was something else I wanted to say, I guess. But oh, right, yeah. I guess just commissions in general. I'm not good enough at any aspect of art that I need to be good enough at to be able to like make money off of commissions. I think, um, like whether that's environment or like character or just anything. It's I don't know. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you can feel like you've worked very hard and you still both understand why you aren't successful, but also not know how to become more successful. And I don't mean successful in like making money. I mean successful just as like someone who's able to do the stuff or create the product that they want to create, you know. It's yeah, I don't know. It might be because I nitpick too much of my own work. Like there's plenty of art that's not perfect, but it's like good enough and I still really love it. But none of my art is like good enough or perfect. And it's like it's not enjoyable in a way where it's like it can be good enough, and it's not enjoyable in a way because it's like technically good. It's just it's weird right now. So I'll just keep doing the bare minimum, I guess, and hope that it'll get better. But I'll see you guys next time for another episode of weekly, of bi-monthly, of annually, art, speed paint, and ramble. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.